What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Sasha Rise with a look at the 2014 Toyota Camry interior. And Toyota really didn't rock the boat too much. If you've seen the last generation Camry, 2007 through 2012, it's pretty much the same feel to it, but a little more dressed up interior. They redesigned the steering wheel a little bit. You got your radio controls over here, phone controls on the right. On the dashboard, you have fuel economy readings as well as fuel in general, but now you can keep track of how many miles per gallon you're driving over in that corner right there. Right now I'm getting about 29 miles a gallon, but around the cabin you have this fancy little leather stitching, soft touch material across here, all across there. And the layout is pretty much the same. Toyota don't really change their cars all that much from generation to generation, I noticed. On the dashboard console, you got a basic setup with temperature and climate control. And you have your average speed and fuel economy reading right in there to help you keep track of your fuel consumption. But other than that, it's a basic radio. This is the base trim. The XLE is a lot nicer than this with wood grain trims and everything like that. It drives just like a Camry. Smooth, quiet engine. But it definitely feels lighter. Somehow, it's hard to describe, but as I'm driving and turning the wheel, the car feels lighter on the road, like they cut some weight out of the construction. I guess that helps with fuel economy. But the seats are a lot better than the last generation base Camry. Of course, if you go up to XLE, you're gonna get leather seats, so it doesn't really matter there. But I hated those ugly seats that the last generation Camry had. As I pull up to the Texaco gas station, people look at me like I'm crazy, but I don't care. I do this for the people, for the car shoppers. This thing gets some of the best fuel economy in its class, and it's not even a hybrid. Now I can park and really talk to y'all. But you know, it's a Camry, so it's not gonna be too over the top. If you felt Camrys were boring, you're not gonna be swayed in any way otherwise by this generation. But they did improve the interior. It looks a little less dated than the last generation, but still plain Jane. You got a lot of room in the back seat. And this model has cloth seats. I don't know what it is about Toyota with these strange patterns on their base model cars' seat designs. Like I said, they're not as bad as the last generation, but they're still not something that I care for. I would definitely get a leather seat if you can. And to tell y'all a little something about me personally, I own a 2007 Camry XLE model that I love. Now, I do feel like they improved the interior from that model, but the exterior of the Camry, I feel they downgraded. I don't really like the new redesigned exterior. It went a little too blocky. It was more curvy in the last generation, and I thought that was very attractive. This model on the outside looks more boring than the last generation Camry. But anyway, not too much to show. If you're getting this car, you're getting Toyota's reputation for reliability, and I think it earns their reputation still. It's not as radically redesigned as the Ford Fusion. I would recommend you definitely take a look at that one if you need something a little more cool, a little more of a head turner. But this car is basic, reliable transportation that will probably last you for 20 years as long as you keep up maintenance. So here's my verdict on it. The base model Toyota 2014 Toyota Camry. I wish I could have showed y'all the XLE trim, but you get the main idea.